This is Act 5 of William Shakespeare's As You Like It. So Act 5 is actually one of the shortest parts of the play. In fact, this is probably going to only take 1 minute to summarize. This is basically how we go ahead and happen. So Touchstone, remember, the fool, he finds his love, and so he decides to go ahead and do it. He basically says, yeah, you don't look beautiful, but you don't look horny, so I'm just gonna go ahead and love you as if you were a physical object. And so they decide to get married the next, right then, but then, unfortunately, Orlando has to come in and say, hey, you're a fool, you can't get married like this. Yeah, and he says, well, I certainly agree. And his future wife is like, well, I think any place is right for you, even if you are a fool. Oliver is smitten by Celia. And Orlando doesn't actually believe that Oliver can be smitten by Celia so fast. Ganymede decides to just hate all this, and then tells Phoebe, the woman who's been courting Ganymede, which Ganymede hates, says, alright, by tomorrow, if I am still a man, I will marry you, but if I am a woman by tomorrow, well, I'm going to go ahead and marry this douchebag. Really? You can get my Rosalind here? Of course. Now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And the next day, it's the beautiful Rosalind there. Duke Senior, Rosalind's father, basically comments, Ganymede looks particularly similar to my daughter. Hey, I was thinking the same thing. And so in the end, we have 4 couples. You can guess who they are. Let me just draw this one real quick. Alright, there we go. We have Rosalind and Orlando. Oliver and Celia. Phoebe and Sylvius. And the jester, aka the fool Touchstone, and his wife. And as if things couldn't get any happier, this messenger arrives and says, hey, Duke Senior, your brother Duke Frennan tried to go ahead and come here and conquer all of you so that he can destroy the hippie plague, but then he met a monk on the way, so he went ahead and transferred to becoming a monk. He now lives in the life of peace, and now you're the new Duke. You're back as a Duke. Yippee-ki-yay! We can do all the weddings at home. And then the epilogue is told by Rosalind. But remember, in Elizabethan standards, every woman character was still played by a boy. And so this was played by a boy saying that, alright, if I was a woman, this is the actor talking, if I was a woman, I would go ahead and do things very well towards you guys as well too. I would go ahead and tell you guys to go ahead and love each other as you like it. Be whatever you want to be. All the world's a stage and yada yada yada. And whatever we are, we can always enjoy a good performance, can't we? Something on the lines of that. That was a terrible epilogue, but in the end, that's basically Act 5. I'll see you guys in the full book summary of William Shakespeare's As You Like It. So until then, Shanana, peace. Bye-bye.